Oh my goodness. What a game. What a game. I like, my excitement today cannot be estimated. Like, I'm very happy. Anybody who thinks that, or who is not happy after this game, any Chelsea fan who is not happy after this game, I don't know what will make you happy, man. From beating the league winners, Cole Palmer scoring his first after 18 games and having a splendid game, man. This was a complete masterclass of a game from Chelsea. And we cannot just go without talking about what just happened today. 3-1. That is amazing. That is amazing. I was a little bit worried because Cole Palmer wasn't getting a goal, but he was putting in a lot of effort. Fortunately for him, we got a silly penalty, and he put it in the back of the net. And he has brought to an end his goal drought. That was an amazing game. But everything, from the beginning of the game to the guys, forgive me, I'm a little bit under the weather, so you can see my voice is not really, as it usually is. But I think this is a well-deserved win for Chelsea. And we must applaud the players. We must, and this is what we've been talking about all this while. Effort. If you put in effort, there's no team in this world you cannot beat. Liverpool, of course, might not have started with their best team, and probably they might not even have that, motivation to do anything spectacular or anything special. But it doesn't take away from the fact that Chelsea had a very good game today. We had a very good game today from transition. And talking about transition, Lavia, man. You see, I wish Lavia could be with the team without injuries. Lavia is an asset to Chelsea. Look at how he commands that midfield. His passing ability. Man, spectacular. I'm short of words. Spectacular. Caicedo always puts in 101%. Today, Cole Palmer 101%. Madueke did his part. Pedro Neto, another asset for Chelsea. I think Pedro, we've still not, appreciated enough what Pedro Neto adds to this team. His ability to take on, defense single-handedly. His ability to make things happen out of nothing. His blistering pace. That young chap is something as a team we have to, we have to come to a realization that he is an integral part of Chelsea's team. He look at how he plays. Look at how he plays. Within a split second, he can mess up your entire defense. Guys, I think it was an amazing game for Chelsea. Super excited. I cannot say anything but that. I cannot say anything but that, because if you look at the top, the top 5 race is becoming tighter. Right now, I think over 4 teams are in contention for top 4, top 5. And you leave no stone unturned at this particular point in time. And I think that is what has gingered the boys to put in a stellar performance today. Their transitions were very quick. They knew what they were doing on the ball. Even playing against a Liverpool side that is, it's very hard to beat. But they were able to maneuver their way to beat Liverpool 3-1. A spectacular game. It was amazing. It was amazing, and we must appreciate the boys. We must, give them a big round of applause for how they came out. I mean, in today's game, if we had lost this game, it would have further taken us back. As I said, like the top 4, top 5 position is in close contention, and I don't think these players want to be in Conference League again. I don't think they want to play Conference League again. So they just had to put in their all to ensure that we had this victory. We get this victory to help us or to propel us, to get a place in the top 4, top 5 ish position. So it's encouraging. We are beginning, because the boys are beginning to put in a lot of effort as it's getting tougher at the end of the getting to the end of the season. So let's see how things unravels. It was definitely a very, very amazing game. Cole Palmer, as I said, it's like he's at least we haven't seen Cole Palmer like this for like a long time. Let's even put the goal aside. We haven't seen Cole Palmer play like this in a long while. And that for me is exciting. Hopefully he can, and remember I said in my last video, he has been, picking up gradually. So I'm hopeful that this form this pace will continue an upward trajectory for him to, keep picking up until he gets back to his best self. Today was a typical example. Like he was just amazing. And what I really loved about his performance today, if you look at the goal he almost scored, and it hit the bar. Liverpool goalkeeper thought he was going to do a cutback. He saw him, he placed the ball behind him. Unfortunately for him, it hit the bar. And for me, that was, intelligent thinking. Because the ordinary thing everybody would do is to cut the ball back. But Cole Palmer knew, he saw the keeper. He gave him an eye. He looked as if he was going to cut back. The keeper also fell victim. He went in for a goal. And that's spectacular. And that is what we miss when Cole Palmer is not himself. Intelligence and like things out of the blue. Unpredictability. And if any team is missing such quality, definitely it's going to take a toll on your performance generally. But I mean, glad Cole Palmer is coming back and he's doing amazing. Lavia, as I said earlier, is just an exceptional player, and I've been saying this a long time ago. But his only problem is always injuries. Always injuries. And I think that the medical team has to find a way, to keep him longer for us. Rather than every week, every 2 weeks injury, every week, every 2 weeks injury. It's not helping the club, it's not helping the player as well. And he himself, I think he should find a way to keep himself a bit more fit, for more games and for the club and all of that. Excellent game. Excellent game. Usually, you know what I come here to do, but I cannot, say anything but praise these guys. The effort that I've always been crying for was exhibited. I saw effort from everybody. Effort from everybody. And look at that beautiful goal from Enzo Fernandez. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't want to be getting into to more details because it gets me so excited and all of that. So guys, let's look at how the table stands at the moment. Chelsea just won against Liverpool 3-1. So this is what the table looks like. Now Liverpool, we already know they've won the league already. Arsenal are second with 67 points. City are third with 64 points. 64 points. Newcastle are fourth with 63 points. Chelsea are fifth with 63 points. Nottingham Forest are sixth with 60 points, but they have an outstanding game. Aston Villa have played their game, and they have 60 points, and they are seventh. So for them, we don't have any problem with them. The only issue we have is Nottingham Forest, who still have an outstanding game tomorrow to play. Our hope is for them to either draw or lose. Our hope is for them to either draw or lose. Because at this particular point, if they win, though they might not really, there might not really be any, impact. Because if they win, Chelsea will still, have a lot more goal difference than them. So though they also come to 63 points, but Chelsea will have a lot more goal difference than them. We have a goal difference of plus 21, and Nottingham Forest have plus 12. So there's still a lot of, but then the fear is in our next games. If we are not able to win our next games and one of our next games and they are able to win, then there comes problems. So hopefully they lose tomorrow or they even draw and we will be good to go. But as it stands, we are in a joint fourth position with Newcastle. And I think we are going to be playing Newcastle in our in some of our games, in one of our games. Yes, in our next EPL game, we are going to be playing Newcastle, and that is where they decide. We are going to. There's going to be the decider. So hopefully we're able to trash them and take a leap over them as well. And then we play United. We play United, and then we play Forest, and then that ends it. And hopefully, I think all of these games, if we are really we really play like we play today, it's going to be. I mean, there are going to be games that we can win, and hopefully we win them, and then we are able to go to Europe, play Champions League next season. I mean, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how excited you are about this game that just ended. Also, don't forget to let me know which part of Africa you are watching from, which part of the world you are watching from as well. As usual, my name is Prince. I'm done. See you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.